Hello and welcome to Luke Alford, and today it's a bit of a different video. I am reviewing this model, the incredible Bachmann New Tool 158. Here is the profile of the front end, number 158766. Not much to say about it, I think it looks good. I'll leave you to make your own judgment about that. On the cab we have some very fine details, and just behind the door I'll zoom in on some of those printed details on the door. You can even read the tiny numbers just below the marking that says Coach B. This is very fine printed detail and very crisp. And here is the GWR logo on the side. You can see the band is very crisp, and you can also see the little bars going across the logo look very nice. As you can see, each door of each coach does have different details around it. This one has the wheelchair markings, which looks very good. The exhaust pipe likewise looks very good. Well detailed, the back end. Although I do notice the two coaches are quite far apart, probably due to this 21-pin coupler. Electric coupler. The other coach is very much the same, apart from a few small details, so I don't need to go over this coach as well. And if you look inside the model, you can even see that they've got the GWR moquette right, and there's the cycle rack, which correlates perfectly with the printed detail indicating cyclists. It's also worth having a look at bogie and underframe detail. Here is the bogie detail. It looks quite good. Here is the underframe detail on this side. You've got some nice fine printed warning labels there. And here is the underframe detail on the other side. As you can see, there is that painted tubey thing. I don't know what it is. It looks nice. Now we're going to test the crawl of the model. This model has 2 power bogies, and I believe it's all-wheel pickup, so it should be very good. Here it is. I have to note that this crawl was from DC. In DCC operating, I believe the crawl is better than this. Also, I have run the model in, so it has been run in. I'll talk about some other features that the model has, but first I'm just going to mention the price. The RRP of this model is £259.95, so quite expensive. However, Rails of Sheffield sell it for the more reasonable price of £209, and that's where I got it from. Now on to the other features that this model has. Now, if I bring in this other unit, it's actually the same one, just the other side. You can see the couplings, well, these actually work, and I'll just couple these together real quick. And here they are coupled together, nice and closely. And to uncouple them, you just need to pull them apart. The coupling is also very different to other models. It has electrical pins, which slot into the coupling on the other side. And it also has a clip that goes into a little slot. It's quite easy, but however a coupling tool is provided in the box. Now I've turned out the lights to show you what makes this model so great. Its lights. As you can see, the whole interior lights up, as do the headlights, and one of the headlights is brighter than the other, which is actually real on the Class 158. The back cab is lit up, and only the back cab, as you can see, look. And then red lights come on at the back, whichever is the back of the train. Another thing that lights up is the destination blind. So this train says it's going to Bristol Temple Meads, and that's lit up at the top. Basically everywhere that would light up on a real train is lit up on this model. Last thing before we conclude, the one thing that I've found people criticising, and that is this line between the cab and the body. It doesn't look like what it does on the real thing, and it's quite noticeable. By the way, in real life what it is a groove filled with sealant, so it's not a perfect line, plus it isn't much of a bulge. I don't have much of a problem with it. It really depends. What do you think about it? So, if you're looking for a model of a Sprinter, and you don't know which one to get, is this the one you should get? Well, for starters, we'll go for their cheapest one, and that is the Hornby Class 153. And of course, that's because they have one coach. The newest release, which is the ScotRail 153, costs £113 from Rails of Sheffield. However, they sometimes go for as low as £50, quite often £60 on eBay for this edition. Now, if you're looking for a 150, the only other make of them is Bachmann, and their models are on par with the quality of this one, and they are similar priced. So, it's really just which one do you prefer the most. For a Class 156, you can get Lima ones very cheaply, however these aren't very good. Hornby have also made them in the past, and you can get these for around £70 often. These are alright models, however they are based off of the old Lima toolings, I believe. But the newest tooling of 156 is the Real Track Class 156, which is also a fantastic model. I don't have an example of one, but from what I can hear they are fantastic. So again, with what price it is, you just have to look which one is better, in my opinion, and then choose. I hope you've enjoyed watching this review, and I hope it's been useful. So thanks for watching, and goodbye. All there. Oh, sorry, all that. You can see, even the, and here is the printed detail on the others. No, now, oh dear, I messed up the lighting. It has these electrical, whatever thing involves are. Now, I've turned the lights off to show you what makes this model great. The lights. What? I can't see it. Where is it?